So now let me conclude with just talking about what the sources of reform are. First, you could look to government regulation, and that's what's happening in Germany, right? So there is a law that's been proposed to stop, it's called the fake news bill, but it's really not about fake news. It's about any illegal speech that is prohibited under German law, which includes things like Holocaust denial, but also a kind of capacious definition of slander and the like. That will then be illegal online, but more importantly, that the platforms will be liable up to 50 million euros for any example of illegal speech that occurs on their platform that isn't taken down within 24 or 48 hours. Then there are the platform self-regulations. So you've probably seen, if you have a Facebook account, this new option post-election to report a story as fake. And so you, the user, are now empowered to then send a message to Facebook that a story should be referred to fact checkers. If 2 fact checkers then agree that it is false, then it will be marked as false for every other user. That's what it looks like when you get a disputed fact check. And then finally, there are a series of apps that have been developed to help all of us combat each one of these problems, whether it's echo chambers or whether it's fake news or whether it's automated accounts or not, to then give you, the user, some options that the platforms might not give you. But in each one of these cases, the reforms fall into one of several categories. Either, as in the fake news situation, there's additional disclosure as to what, where this is coming from or who's behind it, or whether it's been checked as fake news. In some cases, it's demotion in a search engine and the like. So for example, Google News' algorithm will tag certain stories or certain sources as less credible than others so that then they are not put at the top of a news feed. There's another proposal for delaying fake news that Krishna Bharat, who founded Google News, has proposed, which is to say, have some tripwires when a story starts becoming viral and gets forwarded more than 1,000 times and the like. In Europe and elsewhere where you have robust public broadcasting corporations and presence, then there's the idea of trying to dilute the effect of bad speech with better speech, right? So that you can combat fake news, hate speech, and the like. And then there are more authoritarian approaches to this, although we do this also in the United States, which is to literally censor the speech, right? If you look at the platforms and the terms of service that they have, it is clearly the case, right, that whether it's incitement or hate speech or obscenity or a range of other types of speech, that if you violate those terms of service, that speech will be taken off the platform, right? So I'll end just by saying that, by issuing the challenges that I think the internet poses for democracy, that it does test our inclination, particularly in the United States, that the marketplace of ideas is the test for truth. It challenges our democracy to function in an environment where there's widespread disagreement on facts and distrust in institutions. And then finally, how do we manage a campaign information ecosystem when it is sort of invaded either by humans on the outside, state actors, or bots, trolls, and cyborgs on the inside? And so if the question is, can democracy survive the internet, I have a clickbait answer, which is the answer may surprise you. So I'll end there.